Alright, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Screwface Capone, the gaming mobster in the house, and I know the place is a bit of a mess, but I'm just putting stuff together right now. So, if you recall, a few years ago, I took a look at a game called Blazing Strike. This was a one-on-one fighting game, which was kind of similar to those mid-90s fighting games. You know, the ones not from Capcom and the ones not from SNK, but they were still pretty good and often got overlooked by then. So, I took a look at the trailer and it kind of brought back those kind of memories. Plus, it had this really nice sounding jazz music. Since then, it was delayed and like months went by. It was supposed to release in 2022. Then it was supposed to release in 2023, and that came and went. There was no word on like what had happened or anything that I could find out. But yesterday, out of nowhere, we finally got an update along with a new trailer for a release date. This is going to be a pretty short one. So let's play the new trailer. This is the first time I'm watching it. So we'll see what's going on. So one thing I'm digging is like the really unique character designs. I think I touched on that like in the last video. Like you see like earlier there was this guy with the glowing arm. Like it's a cross between like more mundane fighters, but they add like little twists to it. You see like the girl with the snakes. That military looking guy. And of course the wrestler with the additional arms on him. Everything you gotta like is the graphics. Have my thing on mute. Yes, there's no actual release date. It's just showing fall 2024. So we'll see if it actually. Oh wait, here it is, October 17th. Nice. So there it is. So they show a trailer for release date, and they don't actually actually show it in the actual trailer, but it's in the description. Still, that's a good thing. Hope it sticks to the landing. So this is Blazing Strike. So it's inspired by classic arcade games from industry greats such as Capcom and SNK. And of course, pre-order it now. And of course, it's coming to PlayStation 5, Switch, and the PlayStation 4. And who knows? Maybe they might consider doing an Xbox version. I know Axis doesn't really do Xbox games, but here it is. We got some of the characters too. Pink Samurai. Huh. Pretty generic name, but I kind of like her design. Pink is a tribal leader of a nomadic group just out the cities while she was scraping metal from an abandoned vehicle. She found a giant blade piece that seemed to have been broken off from a much longer katana of some sort. She managed to fashion it with some machinery, and now she feels she can better protect her people, and especially her girlfriend. Oh wow, she's a lesbian. FBI detected. Her tribe is the most important thing in her life, gets distracted easily by beautiful women. It's woke. Skills, jet boosted heavy blade, age unknown, yada yada yada. Let's see what else. I want to see the wrestler. Oro Kana used to be a fisherman living peacefully with his family. He and his family are of Polynesian descent and were living in one of the islands. Everything about his life has changed with the reckoning. He and his family had to flee the islands to save their lives and had to try to adjust to the new order of life in one of the 5 cities. Fishing not being irrelevant anymore forced them to find another way to make a living. Being poor in a post-apocalyptic world meant at least 10 times more hardship than being poor in a normal world. He lost his wife because they were not able to get to a hospital when she fell sick. As it pours when it rains, he comes home from a long day of work to find out his children went missing. After years of searching and with no luck, he started to accept the fact that they might be dead. Damn, this guy needs a hug. His anger toward the society grows and ends up losing his mind. Monitoring his aggressive behavior, the police tries to take him into custody. Oro fights back and kills 2 police officers. He now lives in Prison City for multiple charges of murder, and through a series of surgery and enhancement, he now serves as a worker on construction sites within the city. Wow. Nagi. Nagi is one of the members of Pink's nomadic group. Nagi is born blind and has developed a keen sense of smell and hearing. Living in the outskirts of the city, she and her family were robbed by a group of scavengers one day. During this, the scavengers tried to have their way with Nagi, and Pink saved her and her family at that very moment. Nagi and her family became a part of Pink's group, and the two fall in love. Oh, so that's the snake lady. Alright, so I'll put a link to this in the description so you can check this out for yourself. I wonder if they say anything about the game story. Like, you gotta love these character designs. Let me go back to that 1 second. You got this black guy with the mask on. You got this Oni looking dude, this cyberpunk Oni. I think this girl was, oh no, it wasn't a girl. Because it almost looked like a girl when I was seeing him in the trailer. But this is Ryohei. Ryohei is Hana's right-hand man. Ryohei lost an eye in a sword fight. He was about to become useless in the world of fighters, but Hana took him under her wings and gave him a new and much more advanced eye. Ryohei is very reserved and only seemed to be concerned about protecting his Oyabun. Really speaks, he only takes orders from Hana, an orphan, likes to wear stylish clothes and accessories. One shot of sake makes him turn into a cute, talkative type, so he tries to stay away from alcoholic beverages. Nice. I can't get enough of these character designs. Here's Rare Breed Games. Here's the developer site. Oh, this video's private. What the hell? When was the last time they updated this thing? Let's see. Blog. Yeah, they haven't really updated it. But yeah, that was Blazing Strike. And like I always say with these games I go through, it's going to come down to how the game plays. But if it looks as good as I saw in the trailer, then we might have like a sleeper hit, especially if you're a fighting game fan. So like the one thing I like about the fighting game scene is like there's a lot of different stuff. Like you got the old ones that are you got the old franchises like King of Fighters, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat reinventing themselves, and you got new indie fighters like this coming out. So that was Blazing Strike. So anyway, as always, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like fighting games, I have a whole playlist, including 2 videos I did about fighting games from the 90s that weren't, I won't say you never heard of, because I know somebody's going to dunk on me for naming something that they knew by heart. But it's 20 fighting games that were kind of underrated. We'll say that. Anyway, if you like I like to cover indie games, I like to cover retro games, I like to cover unboxings. Speaking of unboxings, I got an unboxing coming up probably this weekend. And I also got another one of these trailer videos coming up soon. So if you like what you see, then join the Mafia. Hit that big red subscribe button. I'm going to make you a made man just like that. If you want to do one better, hit that bell icon. And you'll be the first to know whenever I drop new content. So anyway, you have a great night. Or whatever. Have a great weekend. Until next time, I'm outie 51,000G, y'all.